Man, we had some big upsets in the Big East last night. Well, all week, if you count Marquette's loss. And that includes your defending national champs, Yukon Huskies, getting beat by Seton Hall. Let's talk all things Big East with the host of the Big East Shoot-Around and college hoops guru, John Fanta. My man, first time this year, man. How you feeling?
Brandon, I'm doing well. It is great to see you. Thanks for having me. Happy holidays to everybody out there. And yes, 48 hours in to the Big East men's basketball schedule, we have total chaos. The three of the top 12 teams in the country are in the Big East. And these were the clear-cut top three in this league. Marquette, Creighton, Yukon, all of them 0-1.
Well, let's talk about Creighton. Villanova beat number 12 Creighton. I thought the Blue Jays were going to be for real this year. What are your thoughts on the game? And do you think that was just an early season upset, or will Creighton bounce back?
I think Creighton will bounce back. I think they'll be okay. I think they've got some issues. But for Villanova, this is a statement win for them. To go on the road and start out Big East play and win in Omaha. Omaha is not easy to win in. It's a really tough atmosphere. But I'll tell you what, Villanova just gutted this out. They fought hard. TJ Bamba, you're on your screen right now. He was good, and Eric Dixon was great. Eric Dixon shooting the basketball there over Ryan Kalkbrenner. Cold-blooded three late in the game. 32 points for Dixon. I think he's one of the most underrated players in the country. He's mobile. He can stretch the floor. He's a Tonka truck inside. He really led Villanova to this win. The fact that they did it without Justin Moore, who is still out, that's saying a lot about Kyle Neptune and his team. Serious resilience. Wildcats have had a topsy-turvy year. They struggled in the Philadelphia Big Five, but they own wins over North Carolina, Memphis, UCLA, and now at Creighton. Villanova is still a force to be reckoned with. Let's not count out those Cats.
Yeah, this win is going to look good when it comes tournament time, and you're talking about what big wins does a team have. And I've always looked at Villanova as a strong program, so I was kind of hesitant to call it an upset at first, but at the end of the day, when you beat the 12th ranked team at their house, then yeah, that's an upset. Another one last night, Shaheen Holloway channeled his inner peacock, St. Peter's Peacocks, and Seton Hall put off the huge win against number 5 Yukon. No one saw that one coming, or did you?
Nobody saw it coming. No, I'm not going to claim that I saw it coming. But guess what, Brandon? Shaheen Holloway did, and apparently he loves being that heavy underdog, because he did it against Kentucky at St. Peter's and he did it against Purdue. He loves this role, and Seton Hall was a large underdog against the reigning national champions on Wednesday night, but it didn't matter. And here's why. Seton Hall mucked it up. They slowed down the tempo of the game. They said, we're going to run Yukon off the three-point line. Yukon shot 4 for 20 from 3. And they forced Alex Caravan and Cam Spencer into some tougher looks. So Seton Hall said, we're taking away threes, and we're going to attack Yukon. They were the aggressor in this game, Brandon. Kadari Richmond, phenomenal. He's a New York City guard. Folks, if you don't know his story, his nickname is Cooks, and he was cooking on Wednesday night. 23 points in this game, 23.6 rebounds, 5 assists against the reigning national champions. That's a move-the-needle win for the Pirates. Dre Davis with 17 points. Seton Hall, now 8-4 on the year, no bad losses. That's a huge win over Yukon. The Pirates were off the map by beating the reigning national champions. They are on the radar.
You talk about Coach Holloway's strategy, running Yukon off the three-point line, the way he implemented that game plan. Did that game plan just expose the Huskies? Because, I mean, a lot of people have them winning the Big East with ease and possibly even repeating as national champs. So do you think with the losses from Marquette, Creighton, and Yukon, is the Big East up for grabs this year?
It is up for grabs. And here's the stat on Yukon that resembles the time that they've had, the tough time they've had in the Big East. Brandon, Yukon is 27-1 in their last 28 non-conference games. All 27 wins have come by double figures. But Connecticut is 14-10 in their last 24 games against Big East teams.
Wow.
So the Big East has the formula, the coaching, the scouting. Look, Shaheen Holloway doesn't get to an Elite Eight at St. Peter's if he doesn't know what he's doing. He understands how to put a game plan together. His kids executed that plan and played so hard. So, yeah, the Big East is wide open. When you have those three fall that early, do I still think one of those three will win it? Yes. I'm still bullish on Marquette, who lost to Providence. Marquette lost to Providence a year ago in their conference road opener. They proceeded to win 19 of their next 21 games. So it's a long season. A lot could change. The concern for Yukon, Donovan Clingan, sprained ankle, timeline TBD. We don't know right now what the timeline's going to be. If he's out for a significant amount of time at all, that is a great hurt to the Huskies. They need their 7'2" monster on the interior.
All right, after everything you just said, let's get our crystal balls out and let's get some early predictions. Every team in the Big East has played a game except DePaul. I don't know what they're waiting on. Who would be your conference regular season champ, and who wins the Big East tourney?
Yeah, Big East regular season champion for me.
Ooh, got you thinking, John. Got you thinking.
Is the Yukon Huskies. They still find a way to win the Big East regular season title. I'm not writing them off. Marquette, to me, has some flaws. I know that the Golden Eagles, they beat Kansas. They had success at the Maui. Don't sleep on Providence. They would be my dark horse to win this thing. They're going to get better and better. The question with Providence is, can they win on the road? Yukon can win away from home. They went to Seattle. They beat Gonzaga. They went to Kansas. They came this close to winning that game. They went to the Garden. Now they get a great crowd there, but it's not Storrs. It's not Hartford. And they beat the brakes off of Indiana and Texas. So I'll tell you what, Brandon, I still am bullish on the Huskies. I think it's on their minds. I think that loss to Seton Hall is the best thing that could have happened to them. Sometimes you lose. And for UConn, as much as history's been on their side, they're 4-16 in their last 20 Big East openers. Their last 20 Big East conference openers, they're 4-16. Where's that coming from? Big East tournament, that's a different question, Brandon. And I'm going to go out of left field for this one and go way bold and say Rick Pitino and St. John's go on a Big East tournament run.
Woo, the Johnnies! I absolutely love it, man. I love that Patino's back in New York, you know. So that is a great prediction right there. A lot of people around New York are going to be excited about that one. John Fanta, tell the people where they can find you real fast, man.
At John_Fanta, JOHN_Fanta. I've got the call Saturday at noon, FS1. For 10-2 Butler at 10-2 Providence.
Oh, man, you definitely know we're tuned in for that one. And if I don't see you soon, man, Merry Christmas, Happy Holidays, my man.
Merry Christmas to you too, Brandon.